Good morning. Good morning. Ah! There we go. Good morning, my little post-Crimbus children. I got some lights on still, but that's about it. Oh, I need to change this goal. Death Cookie as well. Travis got no Wi-Fi, but playing Elden Ring, amazing. I wonder how far you've made it in Elden Ring, but I know you're working, so enjoy your work. Ooh, Mr. Work. Death Cookie, hello. Pool, hello. Tara, hello. Slimithy Jimothy with the 4 sevens. And Manny, hello. Goodeth morning.
Everyone strives to be first to arrive. Being late really is the worst. Now all of you know that you were too slow because the following person was first.
Slimithy Jimothy.
Shoobity-doobity-doop.
Shoobity doobity doop doop doop. Shoobity doobity doop de doop doop shoop. Shoobity doobity 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 shoobity doobity doobity. Someone has used the victory emote. Reset goes. Reset goes. Goes reset. We did it. Well done, everyone. Well done. I found out I'm actually good at Apex when I ingest some alcohol. The Baileys, the Baileys got you the win. Well done. These past 2 days I've been just trying to get myself to play more and almost done gilding Star Baker. Need 1,000 kills though. I don't think I'll be gilding the Star Baker. I realized kind of halfway through any of my time with the Star Baker stuff that I was like, I'm just gonna buy the Christmas armor and I'm good. I'd realize I don't really care about the event. Legosha, hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning back in after Friday. I appreciate you. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but if you did, I hope you had a good holiday, and if you don't, I hope you had a good weekend. Just got home from my parents as I passed out over there a bit after eating food. That's a good feeling. Whenever you can feel safe at a parent's house and you just, you know, eat some food.
Merry Christmas,
take a nap.
filthy animal.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. What's up, Mick? Thank you so much for those bits. Death Cookie is doing good at the moment, doing the new exotic quest in D2. Are you enjoying it? I enjoyed it personally. A friend of mine called Monster Hunter a child's Dark Souls. In at least one or two ways, sure, but I don't think that's an appropriate description all the way around. There's some things about it where it's like, this is kind of like Dark Souls, but not as punishing. But I don't think we should put a child's Dark Souls on the box. They're very different games, as you well know. I never wanna. I'm hating the space part because I'm doing it solo because I'm a Chad. Nice. Are you doing it solo legendary or just solo? Enjoy the lurk, Mick. Enjoy the lurk. Merry Crimbless. Merry day after Crimbless to you. It's crazy that the holiday is already gone. It's crazy that after a whole season, bloop, bloop. Holiday gone, sorry. Sorry, your holiday is gone. Sorry, the whole month that you've been doing holiday stuff, it's gone. Mia is here. She's sitting. You might see that little blue square down by her face. It actually, on the other side, it looks like a little Game Boy, and it says Game Over on it. Cause she's a little gamer pig. She's a little sleepy.
Live without y'all subscribing.
We did it!
We passed the Tank Me party.
Tank Me Party, you got the butter stick. Congratulations on the butter stick. Congratulations on the butter stick. Appreciate you. Appreciate you on the butter stick. Thank you so much, Tara. A whole friggin' year. That's crazy. Been homies for the whole year. Mia the Gamer Pig appreciates you. You're doing shots for each death. Solo normal at the moment. I did it to solo normal. I didn't find it to be too terribly hard. I did wipe on the first boss because I forgot that I couldn't die as solo. No bugs yet. Excellent. If you're in space, you're probably good. 1 year, 1 month, 3 days, and 21 hours. Oh, thank you guys for spending so much time with me. Tara, of course, thank you for spending like all of your time recently over the last year with me. I appreciate that a great deal. Very, very, very much. You just beat Margit the Felled Omen. I'm using the samurai for your character. Nice. Amazing. I actually did damage, didn't die instantly, and got some dubs during that, even when I was playing with a completely new person in the squad. Dang! It's the power of the liquor. It's the liquor, Randy. It's the liquor. It's the power of the liquor. Dang, yeah, Travis got those healthy numbers. Got those healthy numbers. What do you guys say we go ahead and get into this game, huh? What do you say we go ahead and make some progress in this game? What do you guys think? Continuing the Monster Hunter talk. I got Sunbreak, and after 7 attempts with the same monster, it feels like my Elden Ring playthrough. Well, then there you go. You're good. Nope, Tara wants to do the word, baby. Do we? Sorry. Sunbreak. After 7 attempts with the same monster, it feels like my Elden playthrough. Yep. I mean, once you get high up in Monster Hunter 2, I mean, I think it gets harder and harder. The beginning doesn't really feel that way, but I can imagine the farther you go with the harder the monster fights, the more like Dark Souls it'll feel. Yeah, Slim Jim, you've probably been around here a good long while because of that square guy. I met Square Guy pretty early into this thing. Still 5 more cookies to cook, then I'm done with it, but not been hard focusing it. Yeah, I didn't really care that much, honestly, about the cookies. I don't know why. I think just maybe the rewards didn't really spice me up. We need a first word for the Wordle. Give me somewhere to start. I want it to have 2 vowels, please. 2 vowels in the Wordle. Sweat. Sweat. That sweaty Christmas. Oof. Oof. Not good. Not good. Mostly just need more essence to make them. I know you don't need gilded title for Reveler, but I'm gonna get all the seasonals anyway because that's how I am. Do it. You do it, Tara. You do it. You just need the more essence, yeah. Even with that upgrade, I wish the upgrade would have dropped it down from 15 to 5 essence, but hey, whatever. Wired, great call. Great call. I'll just let you play. Slim Jim. Brother. We're gonna have to do better than this. I got into early in game, I think, in base Monster Hunter, so I thought Sunbreak wouldn't be as hard as it is. You was wrong. You was wrong. Let's see. Decor. Ooh, what a great try. But it can't be no R. I was thinking domes, but no S. Demos? You think demos? No S. No S. No S. No S, Slim Jim. Venue? Yeah, no D. Nope. What about something that ends with is there a word that ends like that? Is there a word? Is there a word that ends in EADE? Anybody know of a word that ends like that? Peed, feed, geed, heed, geed, keyed, lead, zeed. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No. What about in a word that ends Hey, enjoy the alert, Travis. What about a word that ends in ODE? We gotta make some progress here. People are giving up on us. Yoder. I knew some people that I grew up with whose last name was Yoder, but I don't think that's gonna do it. Gotta move. We gonna more. What's up? What's up? Delve? Oh man, what a great one. All right, we found where the E goes. We found where the E goes. Got the V out. You did. You did. I was thinking like that, but that's a D and an R and an A. It's unlikely that the D is in the second position, so the D is probably right here. The D is probably right here, right? Why is this so hard, you guys? Why is this one so hard? Why are they all so hard? Anytime I have the camera on, anytime I have the camera on, they're very difficult. Drone. It's clearly Mamung Kukupurang Kuntujunya. I'm scared that I said something not good there, but I'm struggling. I'm so stupid. That was bad. I got some letters out of there though. Let's go, Minnie, let's go. You beat the monster, well done. I don't know why I guessed those, but that was rough. It got the L and the O and the P out of there. Or the O, just the O and the P. Yuff. Yuff McGruff. That was bad, I shouldn't have done that. Bind? I don't think it would be that because there's no E and there's no I. Time to go fight other monsters of same or higher difficulty. That's the secret of Monster Hunter. You have to go, you fight one monster, then you go and you do it again. Ood? Jude, Bood? Nude? Nude? I have no idea what this is, guys. We might have to give up. I got nothing. Yeah, it's... Well, we know E doesn't appear multiple times. We know that the E does not. Because if the E appeared multiple times, we would have these E's would be blue. But they're not. I might just try to make a word with whatever letters we have left and then guess based off that. Judge? Oh, I bet that's it. I bet that's it. Wow. Dang. Tara! What? When did dude, you're the friggin' English king. You know where, like, what? Where's your brain is... My brain just isn't turned on or something. Dude. So well done. Oh my gosh. Tara is an absolute monster at the Wordle. Also, English not his first language. Also, for anyone wondering, Mamung Kukupurang Kuntujunya is a hill in Australia. Nice. Hold on, can I do that with a... Can't shrimp on the barbie. Can I do it with Australian accent? Mamoon Kukupurang Kuntujunya. I can't. This was a... No, you're so good at it. Sliding in for the win. Well done, well done. Alright. Alright. Now it's time to play the game, right? You guys ready to play the game? I don't know how to stream the best, you guys. Should I just jump into the game always? Do I bother people by not playing the game in the beginning? Will I bother you by not doing that? I don't want to bother anybody. Alright. Let's get into it. But chatty. I like to chat. I like to chat while we play. I like to chat before while we play. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here for the vibes. We vibing. Will this help or hurt the vibes? I got a new hoodie. I got a new hoodie. My wife got me a new hoodie. It green. It a green one. Not too hot. Nice and comfy. Looking gangster? That's me. I'm the gangster child. I am the child that is gangster. And by child, I mean adult man. Sometimes it's painful to remember that I am not a child. I am an adult man with no job who play games. Sometimes it's terrifying. I am almost 30 years old. And this is my job. Oh no, I probably never accepted it. My bad, dude. I'm sorry. Why do I hear incessant clicking? Friend request. Image. Become friend. What is that? What is that clicking? Gone now. I don't know what that was. Let's do it. Back to Majora's Mask. Why are we clicking? That's very weird. Yeah, but we're back with Majora's Mask. We're back. We're video gaming. This is what you call video gaming. I have returned to the appointed spot. This is the final day. We just need to turn back time. We just need to turn back time. And start over. We're gonna turn back time. We're gonna start over, and we are going to go do the ice temple. Sound good? I do too. I like it, Tara. That's what we're gonna keep doing it. I also suggested. I got a lot of things in my head, but one of the things in my head is kind of like making the beginning chatting part of the stream more of a more structured portion of the stream, I guess. Like this is definitely what we're doing by creating segments. Down, left, up, down, left, up, kind of like the news. So like I have a bunch of different ones in mind, like, you know, news, your daily cringe, your daily hype, new trailer, stuff like that. Like starting off the stream with actual, like maybe even an overlay that shows that's what we're doing and that's what we're talking about. I don't know. I think it's high time I filled your heads with my own personal views of the world. It's high time that we talk even more than we once did. Maybe limit it to an hour. Yeah. Maybe limit it to an hour. I do get carried away though. I think part of me as well knows that, like, okay, well, if people are chatting now, there's no guarantee they're going to continue to chat, so I might as well enjoy it. I might as well really make an effort to enjoy it. Back off, boy. I'm the big Goron monkey. I'm a circle with arms and legs. Hey, Lampy, how you doing, man? How was your holiday? If you I'm sure you're a celebrator. Yeah, you're a celebrator. Whenever I randomly disappear from chat, I probably fell asleep. Well, that's not allowed, so you know that is a punishable offense. No, you should not do that. Been stuffed? Been stuffed with grub, I'm sure. Merry Christmas to you too, my dude. Merry Christmas to you too. It's good to see you. Like I said, hope you had a good holiday. I had a very good holiday. Lots of family, lots of quality time, lots of gifts and lots of food, and you know, it's such a good holiday. I will get the single Red Bull from the fridge and stay. No! Do what you want. Do what you want. Don't do what you must. Do what you want. Yes, but yes. Yes. We're talking about the value of just chatting. Here, do we want to set a community goal? This will make Mark happy. Do you guys want to set a community goal for actually starting the stream in the just chatting category? We don't have to do it yet. But Mark is usually, he tells me that I need to do that because I'm normally just chatting. I kind of worry though that people will think, oh, if he's just a lot of people don't read the title. A lot of people don't read the title. That be the truth. So if you don't read the title and you see I'm in just chatting, you might be like, oh, he's having a just chatting stream today. All right, let's make this happen. We can make this happen. Why can't... I don't know how to make... So I don't know, maybe we shouldn't do that. I hate that. Ding dong. Wait. What the? Why is it the... Did I not just turn back time the whole... Does anybody... Did time really pass that fast because I flew here? Alright, let's go... Well, let's go back in time, I guess. Oh. Or did I not? Oh. I think I... Yeah, I just slowed down time. That's the problem. That's the problem. I played the wrong song. I played it in reverse. So I think I sped time back up. So I need to play the Song of Time, go back to Dawn of the First Day. Got it. What's 3 more hours awake? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. However, when you go live, the unexpected go live notification, the engagement is higher. Yeah. Once it becomes a thing people know, but then again, new people can join in before you start the game. It's a question. It's definitely a question for sure. It's a question mark. It is a question mark for sure, but it'll be okay. All right, we're gonna do the Song of Soaring again, which I believe was... Let's go a flying. Ooh, something's going on with either my capture card, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the cold, got some static in some things. I don't really know. But okay, so I gotta put him to sleep again. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, could do that. That's not a bad idea, Tara. Goron Lullaby. A right, left. A right, left, right, A. Let's do it! We got him! Maybe this year I'll worry less about whether I'm doing the right thing or not. I won't, though. I can assure you I won't worry less about it. I will want to worry less about it. But I won't. I won't. I'm always going to be concerned about things. Maybe Lycal. Maybe more right now. Yeah. We'll see. Oh god, the snow knocked me off. Spam, spam, spam. Are you eating spams? Are you preparing to spam? Alright. I haven't had spam in many a moon. Spam sandwich. I haven't had spam in a hot minute. We used to have pan fried spam every now and again. My mom used to be down with some spam. You've never had it? I mean, for those of us who have had it, some of us maybe, you know, really enjoy it. It is something that I do not eat frequently. I don't buy it. Diced spam and egg fried rice, that does sound very good. But yeah, for me personally, spam is one of those things where, like, I have it as a memory, but it's not something I ever go looking for right now. Don't ever really go, I'm never really thinking, oh, I could really go for some spam, you know. Even though there are good applications for it, I'm never jonesing for the spam. All right, so now we're gonna get back, sucker. Now we're gonna play the reverse Song of Time, and that should slow time down. Yeah, we're inverted. Slow it down, baby. Slow it down, baby. That was why it took so long last time to find that lady. Because time was moving twice as slow. I think there's vegan spam. Yeah, so I feel like spam was just supposed to be like, oh, you can't afford good meat? We put all this meat in here. Dude, the fact that I miss that every time makes me frustrated. Why is that so difficult to make that jump? And how many times am I gonna have to make this jump in this dungeon? I don't know. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Chat, we've got a 24-hour stream coming up on the 29th. We've got a clip competition that I've got to change the rules or something to, because we definitely don't have enough submissions. And I love you all, but I don't trust you to take care of that before the 29th. So I'm gonna have to change that up. We did it. Maybe I need to be funnier. What? I feel like I've explained it pretty well that you're not supposed to be waiting to make a clip. You're supposed to be choosing from clips that already exist. Maybe it's not us. Maybe it's not, though. You're right. Maybe there aren't hundreds and hundreds of clips to go back through. Hundreds. Maybe even thousands. Maybe even thousands of clips, Slimothy Jimothy. Oh, this is large. Slim Jim, I know you're probably joking, but reading the words, maybe you need to be funnier on screen. You certainly didn't know. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You choose a favorite TMG clip from 2022. From 2022. You choose a favorite clip from TMG clip from 2022. You've never seen. Now you're just trolling. You're just trolling me. You're just trolling me. Maybe we want to be funnier like Slim Jim said and we're waiting for it. Maybe so. Maybe so. You're just trolling me. You're trolling me. Hey, Diha! How are you doing? Ooh, can I... J-Dub is not awake. John. No. Manny, no! Stop. Don't write that down. Don't write that down. Don't write that down. Sorry for the loud noises. Do you got... So, is John in the chat right now? John, if you're in the chat, you're legally required to tell us. You already wrote it with a Sharpie. Oh god, we're screwed. It's over. That shook me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to speak do it so loud. Wait a second. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Ooh, what's this? A map? A key. Nice. If so, John is not in the chat. I want to show you something that we got for John Boy. I know a lot of you care about the John Boy. John Boy has spent some time dealing with some medical probies over the last couple weeks, which he will share if he decides. But I do want to show you something that I commissioned from the wonderful Diha Doodles, which I have not actually saved, so I'm gonna go to my Twitter DMs and show you something that I got for John for Crimbus. And you can tell us what you think. I think it's amazing. I got John an expertly crafted Diha Doodles original avatar thing bust for Crimbus. Isn't that awesome? Diha is great. Commission them. Commission them now. You did draw that. That's why you got that artist attribution. Isn't that great? Doesn't that look awesome? Here, I'll show you another one they did for me. One of my favorite pieces of artwork. Where do I keep it? In a folder. There we go. Look at this. Is this not amazing? Look at this. You gave me a ton of hair too. Look at this. I've had the same profile pic for over a year, so I might need to call upon you to get me another one. Who knows? My actual face is in the way? Might be. Might be. There they are. Look at these things. I do not have that much hair, it's correct. The only place I have more hair than this guy is on my chin. In the beard area. These are really great. You didn't even sign this one. Diha hates this one. Nope, never mind. I see it. My bad. About to say, please let people know that you did it. But yeah, very great. I'm very pleased with it. I hope that John will like this. I think he will. And I think, so John got a lot of streaming supplies for Christmas. So I think John Boy might be getting into his own stream situation sometime soon, so. Tank me bald. Alright, tank me not bald. Tank me not bald. Misco, hello, hello. Tank me not bald here. He does not stream yet. But we're gonna get him set up. Tank bald stream when? When will Tank be bald stream? Never stream? Never bald? Stop that. So is there a possibility that I... Oh. Something vibrated. Yeah, I'm just gonna slot you in right there. That was excitement for future streams. Gotcha. So the only thing is that you guys cannot go over there and blow him up and make him more successful than me. He's got to cut his teeth. Just kidding. Just kidding. Maybe one day I'll ride John's coattails to victory. That strikes me as a... No promises. Nah, I know. I know. You guys will go over there and... John Media Games will blow up, and then Old Tank Media Games will be left in the lurch, like always. Just left in the lurch. I'll be full of lurch. Whee! What's down here? Ah! Ooh. Ooh! Make him more successfully. Successfully. Don't do it, please. Don't do it, please. I can't handle it. I was supposed to teach him things. Ah! Get out of here. Get out of here. Back to lurking. Enjoy the lurk, Travis. Enjoy the lurk. I should try River City Girls. I actually had that on my list to try for a long time. I do like a good beat 'em up. I really enjoy the new Turtles game. Alright, maybe I just leave you guys alone. No, I can lava. I can lava you. I've watched some people play with River City Girls at one point. It did look like a lot of fun. And I do enjoy a fun beat 'em up. They did release a sequel? Ooh, another River City Girls? Hey, oh gosh. So yeah, I'm not gonna be busting my hump to get the stray fairies again. I know some of you guys said I should do that for good loot. I don't think so. I don't think we're doing that anymore. Wait. Where'd this go? Oh, okay. Would this bring me back up atop? Well, I think there was another door that I could go in. Busting your tank. Yeah, I'm not gonna be busting my old tank to do that. Oh no! Now I have to do that again. But yes, we're very impressed. We're very impressed with the Deha art. Very impressed. And possibly commissioning some emotes or something as well. Because Death Cookie and gang, the rest of you fools, have made sure that my Tank Media PayPal account at least has enough funding to has enough funding to commission a few pieces of art and buy a few video games, and for that I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. What were we talking about? We were talking about the clip competition before. We're talking about clips, we're talking about 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream ought to be fun, hopefully. I'm a little bit worried about it, like I'm worried about everything. The Red Bull made me sleepy. Sometimes caffeine will do that. Sometimes your body's like, I know what you're trying to do, now stop it. Sometimes that's how your body goes. Like, hey, I know what you're trying to do. Quit. We're going to bed. Ooh. Get binked on, son. I feel betrayed. Oh, alright then. Cool, cool, cool. The clip competition? No, don't worry about that. It's fine. I'm gonna have to change it up anyway. If we are to get a good amount of submissions, I will keep the submissions that we have and then kinda revamp the rules a little bit. Ooh. Huh. Oh, I bet I have to ground pound this. Nope. I do see some secret jumpy spots. All right. There's a one bomb creature. We gotta figure out how to melt the ice. Is there a way to get a spring going in here? Maybe I need some sort of magic spell? They call him the no progress lad. I mean, can I just like punch the ice or something? I guess not. Who posted in my Discord? That's weird. There's torches next to that ice. Huh. Of course you can suggest something that might help. Unless it's get good, then don't suggest that. We win! Wait. Aha! And we got the key. I'm stupid. And we got the key. I'm dumb. The key is available to us now. Easy. Have I tried getting bad? I've been bad my whole life. I've been bad my whole life. I've been living bad. I've been living wrong. I've been living improper. Is there a way you could get fire arrows? I don't think there's a way for me to get fire arrows just yet, but I definitely do. I did have the, we might be about to get fire arrows actually, or a grappling hook. I'll take either. That boy locked in the ice. He locked in the ice. It's a compass. I didn't want that. Kablooski. You're kidding me with that. Surely that's supposed to be. Surely that's what I'm supposed to do. Never played Majora's Mask? Me neither, Manny. Me neither, daggone it. Alright, not even that works. Oh, wait. I'm acting like I haven't played Zelda before. Swing on me, bro. Swing on me. Come on, swing on me. Why? I'm willing to say it straight up. Do not like this as much as the Ocarina of Time. To the point where I don't know if I'm going to finish it. Something about it just ain't it. Something about this one just it ain't Ocarina of Time. It just ain't. It just ain't Ocarina of Time. Also, when do I become Big Boy Lunk? I want to be Big Boy Lunk. What? It's an icicle, just like the one we saw outside. I can deal with you. I mean, if you want to keep playing Legend of Zelda on Switch, there's Skyward Sword if you haven't played it already. I have not played that one. As long as I'm not forced to use motion controls, I might be willing to play that one. I was also considering emulating Twilight Princess, and one other, or Wind Waker or something. Just we're learning that the Majora's Mask fandom is not as strong as the Ocarina of Time fandom. That we are learning. Whee! 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 Wait a second. That looks like a secret. It is a secret. Oh no! Look at how I am able to find secrets like a master. Isn't Ocarina of Time the fan favorite Zelda? It seems that way. I personally thought that like every Zelda had a rabid fan base, but I guess not. Oh, what a... I don't care about stray fairies anymore. I'm not on that stray fairy life. Alright. What is in the bowl? What is in the chest? The key! Praise heavens. Pasta Bus. Welcome to the stream, Pasta Bus. How you doing? I think the fan favorite Zeldas are Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and A Link to the Past. A Link to the... Yeah, A Link to the Past is definitely one that I know has an extremely, extremely strong following. Ocarina of Time, we played Ocarina of Time a couple weeks ago. It was very good. I understand why people have a great love for that one. And there were like people coming in saying like, ooh, let me tell you how to do this, let me tell you how to do that, the whole time during Ocarina. And now we have a few less people, but also it's Christmas, so you know. Those are the ones you see randomizer runs for most frequently. Also, I'm super late to the game. Like, could not be later to the game. Yeah, it's no big deal either way. Welcome in, though, Pasta Bus. How are you? I assume you're a Lord Zordaldo fan? Are there villains down there? Sounds like there are villains. Ooh. I need to make a sound alert for the freeze frame. I need to make a sound alert so it notifies me by sound, and then I can freeze like that. You had a golden cartridge Zelda? I think that's 2. I don't know. Huh. I think I get it. Okami Tenchi, hello, hello. Yeah, I think that would work though, because you want to do it in the midst of battle, and that's the only way I'm going to know in the midst of battle. All right, I get it. I understand. I understand now. How are you, Tenchi? How do you do? I'm a moderate Zelda fan, trying to play each entry at least once, so I know how they are. I like Majora's Mask a lot. What do you like about it the most? I wonder if it's the same things that I might dislike about it. All right, so then we go. Oh, see, nope, I've already made a mistake. I've already messed up. I've already messed up. We're probably gonna run out of time, so I'm just gonna wait. I haven't been to sleep yet, and it's 4. Why? Go to sleep. Go to sleep, Tenchi. Even though, of course, I'd love to have you here hanging out with us in chat, but also I understand that it's late. I like how it's the Zelda with the most horror elements and how a lot of the characters have continuing little storyline. Yeah, that has been nice. It's been darker. It's been more, you know, the characters seem a little more fleshed out, a little more narratively driven, so yeah, I'm with you there. I'm with you, I get that. Props for those who can play all game series. Yeah, I'm not that guy either. Every series has a stinker. Chat, is there a game series? Is there a series of games that has no stinkers? Let's go. Let's go. Climb. Climb, Link, go! We made it. That's why I'm here. I want to hang. We want you to hang. We want you to hang. Please hang. Please hang a dang-a-lang. Define... Isn't Majora's Mask arguably the darkest Zelda game? I would say probably so. I don't know. Breath of the Wild is pretty dark. Let's go! All right. Zelda 2 is going to take most of my life, I feel like. Zelda 2 is the one that's, like, not good, right? F. I'm glad there's something to catch me. You want me to hang my dang-a-lang? No, that's not what I meant. Unless. We got you, sucker. Unless. I don't know if there's any game series I played every single game of. Yeah, but you know what the internet has to say. The question here is, how does this work? I want to be able to use my bow. I just want Tears of the Kingdom to be out already. Me too. Me too. Me too, my friend. Me too. Also, did I say tears? I meant tears. I knew that, Tenchi. I've seen you before on your stream. Unless. Define stinkers, or however you spell it. A game series that is traditionally known to be very good, but has games in it that are not good. So I would argue, let me think of a series that works that way, that has one that I don't like. I don't know, I'm struggling to think of one, but you get it. You get it, you get what I mean. Zelda 2, for example. All the other Legend of Zelda games, people like most every other Legend of Zelda game, people are like, yeah, that's a good one. That's probably someone's favorite. Zelda 2 isn't. I don't think it really is likely not anybody's favorite Zelda game. But the rest of Zelda is so, you know, acclaimed. But also, for the record, Tenchi, I am not asking you to reveal yourself in any way. That would be uncouth. It would be couthless. Also, it's a holiday. So, that is not a request I'll be making. Maybe Mario games? Okay. Sure. Which ones? Zelda 2 is the only game that's side-scrolling. It has fans, but it's known for being kind of hard and unforgiving. You die 3 times and you start back at the beginning of the game and you have to walk back to wherever you were. That is horrible. No thanks. Mr. Soulqueak, what are you doing here? I don't ever see you in here anymore. What are you doing here? Whee! What's in the box? What a waste of time, dude. Oh no! Anybody know how I'm supposed to do this thing? I know you're usually at work at this time. I know it. I know the answer to my own problem. Maybe I could open that door with the fire. I've seen someone play Zelda 2. No way I could pull that off. I've seen someone play Zelda 2 and there's like a secret ending where you can meet Shadow Link in Zelda 2. Did you know that? Did you know that, or did I just blow your stinking mind? Oh yeah, Fallout 2. That's also true. Fallout has some stinkers. Dude, what? Is it the fire sound effect? The crackling in my ears killing me. Should have asked for a new headset for Christmas or something. Zelda 2 is not a good game. But even not good games have big fans. We certainly know this to be true. All right. Do I like any widely considered bad games? Mario games. I played Bowser's Inside Story and was a big fan of it, but Mario Galaxy was the best thing ever at the time. Those are very different Mario games, but still, you're right. Mario just has so many games, there's bound to be some stinkers. Bound to be some stinkers in the Mario category. Boink. Quick switch. A lot of people don't like Mario Sunshine. Why is that? You think it's because of the water thing? I feel like maybe I've heard that complaint. I like Mario Sunshine. It's a little bit tough. Kind of annoying at points, but some people love Sunshine, maybe some people hate it. I don't know. Maybe they thought it was a little too gimmicky with the whole water thing. I could see someone making that argument. All right, cool. Almost ruined my day there. So, Queek, how was your Christmas since you were so disappointed with my family's choice of meals? How was your Christmas? Oh, okay, we bounced off the wall. I love Goron Link. I also like Goron Link. I don't know how I lived my whole life not knowing that Link, Mario Odyssey style, turned into other creatures in this game. Well, Soul Creek told me, he sent me a DM and he was like, hey, tell me what kind of food you guys are having for Christmas. I assume so he could live vicariously in some way through me. Or at least just know what I was experiencing. And I explained the meals. But I also explained the idea that for us, Christmas meals aren't really a big deal. Thanksgiving is my only really meal-focused holiday. Oh God. I hesitated. Oh my God, I hesitated. I don't really care for this dungeon at all. Because I've got to keep redoing that stupid... Oh, I gotta keep redoing this. I described the meals and you said, oh, well, maybe I'll visit in the summertime or the fall then. It sounded like you were disappointed. We had... My mom and stepdad made Italian foods. Well, I don't know about Italian. They were pasta dishes. We had some ziti. Had some fettuccine. Very good. Lots of desserts. We had a big old hearty breakfast on Christmas Eve morning. Enjoy the lurk, Travis. He's back. Oh, I thought you meant... I don't know what you meant then, my bad. I thought you said... What'd you say? Oh, that was just a different comment. I thought you were making a decision based on the meals. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Soul Creek. And here I am publicly shaming you. Publicly shaming you. But yeah, I don't, but either way, Christmas is not a very meal-focused time for us. For my family, typically, it is really hanging out, enjoying time spent with one another, giving gifts, having fun, that kind of thing. And, you know, we eat food together, but it's not really like a, you must have this, you must have that item kind of time. Unlike Thanksgiving, which is a, you know, you must have turkey, you must have. I wonder if you guys have any, you know, must have Christmas meals. All right. What on Gob's green earth am I supposed to do here except race across this thing? I'm ready. I'm getting close, dude. I'm getting close to being done with this one. We just kind of have vibes. Everything was random. Yeah, on Christmas Day, Josh was making tacos, and it was really good. My mom and I usually do lasagna. Let's go. I love a lasagna. I bought Popeye's chicken for Christmas. Hella good. Amazing. You know, believe it or not, never had Popeyes. Never had Popeyes. I haven't had so much as a Popeyes biscuit. Would really love to finish this dungeon today, but I'm starting to think that I'm not going to. That is one thing that I think that's why I don't like this game very much. Is that everything feels like it takes forever. Transform 100 times in the middle of the dungeon. Restart time 100 times, you know. Ugh. I will look at his face in ball form. I'll do it. I'm about to die though. Let's see. My aunt accidentally made the salsa a little too spicy, so that was fun. Oh lord. Auntie spicy baby. Auntie Spicy. How do I look at his face in ball form? I don't know how to make the freaking ball. I don't know how to make the... How do I make the spikes happen whenever they're not happening? I hate this place, dude. I hate this place. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it. Oh. I'm not a big spicy guy. I'm not a big spicy guy, Manny. I'm not a man of the spice. Whoa. That was rough. That hurt. That hurt. This place is absolutely killing my morale. I do not want to continue playing this game right now. But we're here and we're playing it. Why? Do you want to see it? Maybe. Do I feel a sense of pride in myself that I must finish things I begin? Sure. No, I didn't think you wanted to trick me. I believe that it's very funny. I'll try to find a place. I'll try to find a safe place to do it. My mom's side of the family loves spicy stuff, but sometimes it gets out of hand. Mom, you need to relax. No, more spice. You killed Uncle Kenny. He was weak. Kenneth was weak, child. Do you want to be weak like Uncle Kenneth? No. Give me the spice. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. No child of mine will be weak like Uncle Kenny. No child of mine. The game was just like, oh crap, he made us a spin point. We'll let him do it. No! Oh lord. Who dat? This was like a Spyro enemy. I keep chili powder at my desk to put it almost anything. Chili powder or like what type of chili powder? Oh boy. I see you. Get out of here, boy! Let's go! There's almost always a container with homemade salsa. That sounds really good. I would love to have a container full of homemade salsa, as long as it wasn't too spicy for my little boy tongue. I love chili powder though. Depends on the chili powder. Like cayenne, probably not. But just like regular old, like that dark red chili powder, I'm in. Perfect room for face, you're right. True safety. I can't really tap it. Oh, oh, tap forward. You're right. It is wonderful. There he is. I'm just happy to be here. I'm Goron Link, and I'm just happy to be here, y'all. Okay, we got what we needed. We have the power. We have the power. Baby Link has the power, chat. Now I can be less mad. I can maul a little bit less. I was maulding for sure. I was big maulding. Daddy had the mauled. Melt. Melt. Every day I'm Goron Link. Boom 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 bapadoo. Boop-a-doo bum boop bapadoo. Boom 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 bapadoo. Boom-ba-doom bapadoo bapadoo. Look at all them hearts. Look at all them hearts. Where was I going? I forgot which way I was headed. Oh. Oh yeah, I see. I see now. Let's go! Oh. I should have got some magic recharge over there. What else is going on today, chat? Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I'm trying to get excited for our 24-hour stream later this week. I'm hoping to have some good fun stuff planned for us. Hopefully you can make it. As always, I'm worried about how much fun it'll be, if I'll even make it through all of it. That kind of thing. BRB sounds good. Soul Creek. Huh. It's all fun and games till you don't know if the salsa is going to add a little extra flavor of have you dying for a few moments. Yeah, I'm not ready for that kind of thing. Good lord, we're about to run out of magic. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that was a mistake. I just meant ground up chili peppers, so it's pure spice and doesn't clash much with anything. Pasta bus. They should call you Spicy Bus. Pasta's not spicy. Pasta's not spicy, but what you have just said is. My legs. My legs. Well, we found ourselves in the place. I make most of my spicy pasta. Is that a thing? Spicy pasta? Why? Why? Pasta is supposed to be heavy and decadent. Pasta is supposed to make you feel like you're back in the womb. Back in a delicious Italian womb. Anyway, I started blasting. Wait. You telling me the fire's going out? Oh, maybe he put the fire out. What the? There we go. Aha! Very sneaky. What's your favorite pasta dish? Pasta bus. What's your favorite pasta dish? Also, I don't know anything about, I'm just joking about what pasta's supposed to be. You guys know I'm not serious about that. Don't be mad at me. I'll do anything so you won't be mad at me. Secret door. Okay. All right, not what we wanted. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about pasta. Me neither. Let's take a big fat duke on this thing. Big fat duke, let's go. Babook. There, that's what we wanted. Kinda? That's kinda what we wanted? I wouldn't say that's all of what we wanted. So yesterday I walked into my dad's house, and on the TV in front of everyone, John is playing Jedi Fallen Order. Everybody's just watching John play Jedi Fallen Order, which made me extremely happy. It's like the child is he's streaming. He's streaming to the room of the fam. All right. The question now is, how do I get back to where I want to be? There we go. And this will take me back in here. Oh no, no, no! I should not make that mistake. Lava, lava, lava. You can make shrimp fried rice if you're interested, but pasta, yeah, no. I love pasta. I put together a little pesto pasta dish that Lizzie likes a lot. But anyway, John was not streaming, he was playing Jedi Fallen Order in the living room in front of everybody, and everybody was like watching him beat this giant bat boss, and it made me want to play that game again, especially with the new one coming out. Sounds good. Welcome back, Tara. Welcome back. You have blessed us with your return. Anyway, I started blasting. Oh, is that just a way back? Ah. 'Tis only a way back. You played Mario Kart during the Christmas party? That's cool. You had a Christmas party at home in which you played Mario Kart? Is that what you're saying? Ow, my legs. Feelings were hurt, as they always are with Mario Kart. I like pretty much any pasta that's not heavy on tomato or red sauce. Any type of noodle tossed in some cheesy sauce, olive oil, or butter is good with me. Cheesy sauce, olive oil, and butter are the best things that you can eat. There's nothing better than a little cheesy sauce and dude, butter? Probably ate so much butter in the last couple days. Oop. You wanna get sliced up, wolf boy? You wanna get sliced up? Come on, get sliced up. Where were these enemies in Breath of the Wild? Were they around? Oh, that's very sweet, Manny. That's very sweet. In Mario Kart in a group with family, that's like the best way to play Mario Kart. I have a question for you, stupid video game. Where's my bloody Master Sword at? But yeah, I used to not be big into red sauce either, pasta bus, but now I'm big. I like me a good red sauce. I do enjoy me a good red sauce. You're done. Did you go easy on him or did you really ruin his day? Bonk. Piece of chest. Oh, part of me really doesn't want to spend the time to go get that chest, but we're gonna do it. Oh Lord, he's so strong. That boy's so strong. Obviously went easy on him. Obviously. I don't know. If it were me, I'd have to make that little cousin recognize. You know who you're talking to? I was very embarrassed yesterday because as soon as I came in the room, everybody was like, Keith, thank goodness you're here. John is like, help John beat this boss. And I was like, I haven't played Jedi Fallen Order in forever. You guys are playing on a Steam Deck attached to a TV. So you're not pulling 60 frames a second or even 30 really. And you're using a Steam controller, which I've never used at all. I don't think this is gonna go well. So I tried, and I failed a couple times. Then eventually, I just played Hype Man for John, and he beat it. But Fallen Order, very good game. Although my older cousins got a chance, I didn't hold back and finish like a minute earlier than them. You're able to finish, go to the kitchen, get a snack, come back. Ow. Please give me something decent or worth my time. Nope, of course not. Why would you give me anything that wasn't worthless? Just kidding, I'm sure they're not worth it. You actually did that? Nice. I had no doubt. Alright, we're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and we're homebound. We're doing good. Nope, we're not doing good, actually. I lied. Okay, so then we want to, yeah, we want to go through here. Soul Creek! Hey, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Soul Creek. That too kind, my man. That too kind. Noonie, Gentle Titan, Jersey Chick, and Cottage Cheese, and Baujin. All subscribed through the power of Mr. Soul Creek. Thank you, dude. Much obliged, man. Thank you for the Christmas support. Thank you for that. Merry Crimbus. Merry Crimbus to you, and to you a good night. Thanks, dude. That means, oh, we already, wait. Yeah. That means we met our sub-Rooney goal. Guys, so the sub goal, you have 3 options now for whenever we meet it. We can perform the now, later, whatever you prefer. But first person to highlight a message deciding what you want me to do will be they who do it. Make it about Goron's face. Well, that's the thing. There's now 3 options, Soul Creek. I can do you a silly song about Goron's face. I can give you a motivational speech about Goron's face. And how it represents Christmas. A song? Okay. I can do it. I can do that. And then we'll figure out what we're supposed to do, I guess. Alright, let's find ourselves a Crimbus. We can find a Crimbus song. Let's find ourselves a Krimba song, chat. Boop. 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 Hold on. We'll figure it out with this one. We'll try to do it with this one. Let's try this out. We'll try it with this one. Are you ready? Oops. I've already done that. All right. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Whenever we meet our sub goal, you can have a silly song, a rant, or a motivational speech. Soul Creek has chosen a silly song about Goron's face, Goron Link's face, and how it represents Christmas. Here we go. Take a look at Goron Link's face. He has an expression that says, I'm just happy to be here. So we look to Goron's face and we get all we need to have our Christmas love and cheer. He is saying he's happy to be here at Christmas time. And that's all we really need, is to be happy at Christmas time. This is not a good song, and I'm struggling a great deal. I can't get any rhymes out of this. This is not an easy topic or an easy song to do. Goron Link, Christmas Goron Link. He looks like an ornament. He's round. You could hang him on his tree, but not by his neck, 'cause he's a person. Unfollow this channel. That I had nothing. I had nothing. You set that song to hard mode. You set that song to hard mode. Oh man, that was just absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. I'm sorry, Soul Creek. The true spirit of Christmas.
I'm a grown man, you're a child. Why don't you sit and think about that for a while?
I am a grown man and you are children. Oh, and now let me play my Zelda game. I like the Christmas part about his face. I'm glad you enjoyed that. All right, let me stretch for you. Oh, I'm sorry guys, that was bad. I feel bad about it. I feel like it wasn't worth what you paid, but it can't always be worth what you pay. It can't always be worth it. All right, let's figure this crap out. What am I supposed to do here? How is this supposed to work? Lampy, thank you so much for all the things you have paid for there. No, that leads down. And that Does anybody know how to get back up there? I'm a grown man. Link's a child. Why don't you sit and link about that for a while? I will link your little body into pieces. Into pieces. Okay, so this takes me up here. No. Where does this take me? I'm confused, guys. I'm confused. Like, what do you do? What do you do about this? Anybody want to offer some help? Unless yeah, and then the switch at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Then yeah, then that combined with that, gotcha, Legosha, gotcha. Luckily, sometimes all you have to do is punch stuff. Sometimes you punch stuff and you win. My brain can't handle a Zelda dungeon right now. Too much Mario Kart in your system. Aha! Aha! I hate this game, but I love the franchise. Well, I'm glad you're here. I finished the stasis grind before Lightfall. Amazing. I'm proud of you. Okay, here's something. I still haven't stasis grinded. I need to start using some class besides Void. Well, Legosha, what brought you to the stream on Friday? If you hate the game. I still need to save up for Lightfall, but Pokemon Violet is catching my eye. Do you already have Scarlet? You never finished this game? Okay, well. Oh, I'm gonna try to finish it for you. I'm gonna do my darndest, okay? Oh, that was the one you played. Right. That's the one you played. My B. My B. My B. My B. Well, that's not where we want to go. Do a flip, Link. Do a flip. Chat, we still have to decide what we're playing in the afternoon. I know I told Tojib and Tiger that I would try Xenoblade for them, but that's really only 2 people. And no one else has even mentioned desiring Xenoblade at all. So, well, how is this possible? Well, this is still. Backlog gamble, we could do that. Xenoblade only if you get a drink when cringe rule. Ah, that's funny. Wait, so we did... I've done this. But have I done this? I've done this. Ugh. That's true, we have plenty of backlog. Also, I've been kind of wanting to go back and play through some of the old games that I like a lot, like Ratchet and Clank and stuff. Thinking about maybe doing a Ratchet and Clank series or something. But there's a lot of new games coming out. I feel like there's probably some indies that I want to play too. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I got to get back to Mega Man Zero. I just don't know what the people want. I don't know what I want. I want my Destiny cowboy hat. All right, so we do this. And we need a key. How we get key? Ugh. No, you don't need to wait to reset. You can still farm it, I'm pretty sure. I gotta pee real quick though. Let me go pee. Be right back. I bet. Ooh, chat. I ordered some headphones that aren't like those way in-ear headphones like I have. Just like I ordered some older Apple headphones for like $12 on Amazon with the regular audio jack, so I can wear hats when I stream. Risk of Rain returns, the official announced trailer. I don't know. I've never really played Risk of Rain. I don't know if I want to jump into that right now. It doesn't immediately trigger giddiness in me. Ugh, I feel lost without my God of War. Soul Creek paid for a trailer, so we're gonna watch a trailer. It might rain, we're gonna risk it. Look at this man on a cape. Look at that spaceship. Who this man with his hat? Dang, he about to tear him up. Manny, if you gotta go to bed, go to bed. That's all there is to it. It's okay. It's okay. Papa Tank will survive. The chef? I love that. This trailer is awesome. I want to watch this show. Iconic. Oh, speaking of roguelike, I kind of wanted to play Rogue Legacy. Rogue Legacy 2. I heard it was really good. Also, this does look great. This does look great. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, my boy. You ain't wrong. That do look good. Now, someone tell me how to do this dungeon before I pee in my pants. Why do I always threaten to pee or poop in my pants? Like that's a punishment for you? I guess it would be embarrassing for you to watch. That could skyrocket me to fame, though. If I just poop in my pants. You must stay for the full duration. It's the law. All right. If it's the law, it's the law. You think 2 is still is more up my alley, but 1 is still great. Excellent. That's how Maggie Gyllenhaal won over her love interest in The Secretary. She peed in her pants. Hold on. We might be on to something. So there's one chest that I haven't gotten. I guess we have to go find these chestos. Presto, presto, we have to find a chesto. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my heart. Well, we're on the first floor now. We might as well try to find the chest, huh? Why'd she do that? Why did she do that crazy thing? To win over her love interest. Why would she do that? That Maggie Gyllenhaal, you know she's wild. You know that Maggie Gyllenhaal is a wild one. Am I not like right on? Nope, never mind. How am I missing? What are you? What? I'm confused, you guys. She was getting proposed to by another guy, and her main love interest wanted to test her love for him, so he commands her to sit and not move for hours. Then she pees herself? My brother in Christ, what? That's very odd. That is a very odd thing to have happen. Maybe I need to destroy all those things? Destroy. Aha. Yes. Yes, it is true. I have done what I need to do. That sounds disturbing. Is that a comedy? That sounds like a really traumatizing event. Prove your love to me, sit there and pee yourself? That's dude, that's exactly what we needed. That's amazing. That's beautiful. What we needed just turns up. Tara, I kind of want to be a stasis boy, but I don't want to grind all that stuff. Please don't make me grind all this stuff. Ow! I don't know what to do with myself, and I don't know what to play. Streaming a lot leads to this problem. It happens when you stream every day. There's so many games that I want to play, and there's so many games that I haven't played, but there's so many games that I've already played that I want to play again. Chat, so sorry. Turns out, grind only the fragments you're going to use. This is bad. Oof. Still sounds bad to me, but you're right. I'm grinding all camos in Modern Warfare 2. That sounds fun too. We might have to have a casual multiplayer day or something later. It's kind of like a romance about a secretary, Maggie Gyllenhaal, who enters into a BDSM relationship with her boss. Ah, I get that. That James Spader is a goofy dude. All right, quick trip to the bathroom again. So sorry. I've got intestinal issues. Everybody knows it. I'll be right back, promise. we're back. Sorry. Thank you, Colby. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for the welcome back. As well. Let's do this thing, huh? The question is, though, that's just a regular old fairy thing, I think. So I think we're safe. Oh no, Link. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the welcome back, Slimothy Jimothy as well. Slimothy James and Tara's Edward. James and Edward. Normal names for exceptional people. Well, Edward's not even in the name. I'm just it has it in there. Back to the pasta talk. Is chicken Alfredo a pasta or is it like its own thing? I don't think chicken Alfredo is an Italian thing. It's still pasta. But I've heard that it's not really Italian. Well, crap. Oh man, I didn't go the place I wanted to go. I feel like I've heard that chicken Alfredo is not Italian. Like if you go to Italy and you say I'd like some chicken Alfredo, they'll be like, "What? What do you mean by that? What is this chicken Alfredo you speak of? Who is Alfredo and where is this chicken? Is the chicken named Alfredo? Do you want chicken in the style of Alfredo?" What do you want? They don't accept me there anyway. They don't accept me because I disrespect them. I disrespect Italy. I love the snowball. Hey, you. Come here. Did I win? Because of all the disrespect and all. So pasta does not have to be Italian to be considered pasta. But I feel like the Italians might feel differently. Ow. Speaking of Italy and pasta, I started hating it for a while during there. Every day we just got dry pasta. Oh, you were there? Remind me why you were in Italy. Also, another World Cup goes by. And Italy lost. Sorry. Sorry, Italy. Ha! Italians. You sillies. You thought you were gonna win the World Cup. You were wrong. In traditional Italian cuisine, meat dishes and pasta dishes are usually separate as far as I know. Okay, so usually meat is not in pasta then. That's the whole deal. That's why it doesn't make sense. Wait, why are you still hitting me? I don't understand. There we go. Dude, you dumb lizard. Bleed, lizard. Bleed. Spaghetti and meatballs is also not Italian? Really? Excuse me. What is it then if it's not Italian? It's New York? That just goes to show you us these American immigrants taking the good stuff and making it better. The meatballs are a separate dish, okay. Spaghetti and meatballs. I don't understand how you could not want to eat spaghetti and meatballs together. You got the spaghetti, you got the meatballs. You might as well eat them at the same time. It is New York. We move fast. We move quick. It is New York we're talking about. We're talking about New York. All right. Well, I have committed a blunder. I've still got to find a way up here. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this place. It's not a very Italian dish to begin with, really. You don't like meatballs? All right, I gotta find my way to whatever room allows me to press the button. Ow. My legs. Most Italian stuff is veggies, olives, and fish. I like all those things. Or would it be a whole different order? I think it's a whole different order. But I love a lot of Americanized Italian dishes, so it's all cool with me. Yeah. Like maybe tell me if you feel this way about American cuisine. But based on what this new knowledge of Italian food, and then the way I know that we Americans do things with other types of food, American cuisine just sounds like take this other nation's food, but run it on diesel. So this other nation has this type of food. You just take that food, but see if you can't get it to run on a diesel engine. Run it on grease, or that. Or that. You ain't wrong. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so tired of being in this place. All right, make it happen. Hey, spaghetti and meatballs is not deep fried. Spaghetti and meatballs is not deep fried. You don't fry your balls. You don't fry the balls. Alright, which one gets me up? Which one takes me north? Which one takes me into the sky? F it, deep fry the meatballs. Let's go! Deep fry them things. Deep fry them things, sucker. Is this the way we go? No. This isn't, no. Crap. Well, now we're back at the same freaking thing. We got the same problem. That I can't get a... I hate this place so much. Oh, climb, Link, climb. And where does this place take me? Probably nowhere good. Nope, nowhere good. A New York style pizza slice is so good. That's the floppy kind, right? New York has floppy pizza, right? If it ain't floppy, things are gonna get a little bit sloppy. With your blood, we're gonna stab you. We're gonna stab you with the floppy pizza pie. Wait. What's down there? What do you guys think is going on down here? This looks like a special little spot. I feel like there should be a ladder there or something. Is there no ladder there? That's what I need. I need there to be a ladder in that place right there. That's what I need. But it's not there. There's nothing there. Obviously, I've done this wrong because it... Pasta bus, I need help, dude. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and I'm very frustrated by it. Oh God, I need the help. There's no other way for me to go. There is nothing else. There is nothing for me here. I've not been, I made a mistake. Okay. Okay. Alright, there's one room I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. I punched the blue plates, but there's one thing, there's one room that I have not gone back to that I have, forgotten to remember is a thing. Alright, awesome. Didn't make the jump. Feels good. You got out of bronze in D2 comp. Let's go. Well done, dude. Well done. Proud of you. Also, apparently you're supposed to have like 8 hearts by this time, which is insane to me. Sorry, guys. I was losing my mind a little bit. Apologies for losing my mind. Right here. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. You had more hearts when you did this? I guess I haven't been exploring. I can do this now. I am Squishy Baby Link. Yeah, get on the platform first, though. You're right. There we go. Oh gosh, I just completely forgot this room existed, and that's why. That's why I got all messed up. And now life returns to being good. I think. Yes, life is good again. Life finds a way. What's nice about life is that it finds a way. And through the power of the internet, I have found a way. I found a way. I found a way. If you open up your mind, it's gonna take some time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Get out my way, boys. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, God. All right. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, I imagine you probably could get a lot of those heart pieces by like hanging out in the town and stuff and trying to figure out that stuff. But that is not something that I did very well. Please no. Please God no. Please God. Well, fairy action might be nice. At least the boss of this one is really good. I'm excited to find out. I'm excited to find out. That was a mistake. Get back up there, fat boy. Get back up there, fat boy. Yo, fat boy. Let's go. The boss of this one's really easy, so when I had to repeat it for certain side things, it was okay for me. Wait, you can grind the boss? There's a reason to grind the boss? Which way should I go? Right or left? I'll go this way. I'm gonna assume that this is the right way. Wait, no. That wasn't the right way. I learned that that was not the right way. Yep. After you defeat a dungeon, the area around the dungeon changes. So you have to like go back and do it again. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I know. Like in the Deku Swamp, the water stops being poisonous and NPCs have other I gotcha. That's probably what I should have done. I probably should have gone back to the potion lady. It's all kind of stuff I probably should have done. Dude. Elgato, are you what's crackling so bad? Ah, you gotta do the boss again. Gotcha. Alright, so obviously we want to go to this way. I'm glad you can't hear it. It hasn't been constant, but it has been crackling a lot. You bastard! Dude, what? Alright. I can play this another way. You burn. You will burn. Oh no! You will burn! Oh, what? Let me up here. Quick. No. Yes. You're finished. You're finished. Sorry, guys. That was gross, but had to be done. We got the boss key. We got the boss key. Also, I'm gonna express my deepest apologies, but I really do not have any desire to find all those fairies. I have no desire to do that. I'm sure it'll be helpful to me eventually. Maybe I'll have to come back and do it, but for now, I have no desire. Less than 0. Let's go. Open door. Whoa, Hidiboul. El Monstro. They're useful but not necessary. Excellent. That's what Papa Bear likes to hear. We're going to have to unfreeze. We're going to have to unfreeze him. He's kind of scary looking. He's like Zorgon or whatever Zordon. Is that supposed to be a beard? Masked mechanical monster. Goat. He's the goat, baby. I think I see what I must do. Hey, K-Fox, how you doing? Merry Boxing Day to you as well. Does anybody want to explain Boxing Day to me? Because I don't get it. I don't know what Boxing Day is. Ooh, watch out. This is a cool boss. It's a racing boss. From what I understand, it's the day to give gifts to your servants. Really? The day the rich gave boxes to their servants for their service. Well, that was nice of them. Thank you for serving us during Christmas. Here's a box of goodies. Well, I suppose that's nice. A nice tradition. Would be nicer if they did the work themselves. Right? Dude, when are you gonna be dead, bro? Never stop. Never stop Goron spinning. How was your holiday, K-Fox? Hopefully it was good. When I get a package, the box goes to my cats. Every day is Boxing Day for my kitties. Children used me as a playground, but were you a good playground? Were you one of those cool playgrounds with the several different types of slides and puzzles on the wall? Or were you a bad, rickety old playground that gives children tetanus? Get bonked, son. They call me Goronald. Goronald McDonald, because every time you open me, you get a prize. Ooh, he bombing me. He throwing booms. Also, why is there a robot? I just don't understand. Why is there a robot in this temple? I didn't even know there was like a constant threat of danger or something. I'm gonna die? I'm gonna lose my life in this dungeon because of this dirty old guy? Ow. Oh boy. We find ourselves in a precarious pickle of position. Oh yeah, that bomb was no good. Let's go. Keep it to the inside. One more hit. You guys were right. That was a cool boss. I was a playground who tolerated climbing but would not freeze when they waved their magic wands at me. That was very cool of you. Give me that heart. Yeah, baby. What that mask do? Girl, show me what that mask do. Goat's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had imprisoned within the body of evil goat. A scary mask, dude. We had to kill the goat. Good God. What exactly are all of you? Guardians? So, you're protective gods? The potato giants. That's why you're in the temples? But why are the protective gods? Are there protective gods? No, wait. Are you listening to me? Hey, wait. Sag. Shaky wiener shot. Shaky wiener shot, chat. Everybody warming up. I'm unfamiliar with this Family Guy meme pasta bus, but they do be goofy looking. It's warmed up, praise Gob. Praise the potato gobs. The warmth has returned to the mountains. The Gorons can be naked in peace. Can you imagine how shriveled up their little Goron peepees might be at this point? I didn't mean to lock on to you. We did it. We did it, guys. Can you believe it? It's the Gimp. Ooh, a customer? Gabora, fetch our customer some coffee. Quick like. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. Alright, to reforge your sword, it will cost you 100 rupees. It'll be ready at sunrise. You'll have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use your reforged sword 100 times, it will lose its edge and will be back to its original sharpness. So would you like your sword reforged? No thanks. Forget about the coffee, but I'll let you in on it. If you bring some gold dust, I can forge you the strongest of swords. It'll never lose its edge. It's the strongest, the strongest! Where can I find the gold dust? I want the gold dust. Give me the strongest sword. We got all this grass to chop. You can find it later if you just like Google Family Guy long legs meme or whatever. Chloe Grace Moretz had a photo of her Photoshop to match that image that it was kind of... I do actually remember that one now. I do remember that. I do, yeah. I do remember that Photoshop. Oh, F? Get off of me! Race the Gorons. Where am I going? I don't remember this place at all. Ah. Okay. Should I talk to this guy again? No. I didn't see no Gorons.
Welcome to Tank Town.
Thank you for following Pakame12, Pachame. Thank you so much for following, appreciate that. If you are indeed a real person, we have been plagued by non-real people. You are a real person. You can have the gold if you win the Goron race.
Welcome to Tank Town.
Hey, thank you for following Pasta Bus. I appreciate it. As you heard us discussing earlier, I do stream more than just Zelda, but you are welcome to hang out anytime you like. Would be appreciative of you guys' presence any friggin' time. Pakame. Please let me know how to say your name properly. Would love to do that. Can I punch this rock maybe? Ah, Darmy. Now that it's nice and warm out, it's much better. Even if my daddy isn't right beside me, I won't be selfish and cry. So, now that spring has come, the Goron races should be starting soon. But this rock's in the way, so I can't get in to see the race. And spring's just started, too. I was so excited, but there's nothing I can do. I hate it, I want to see it, I want to see the race. So I can have the gold if I win the Goron's race. Someone can spell me a special bomb. Ah, very well. Very well. Kabloosh. Oops. Gorons can't swim. And don't you forget it. I want to get the Master Sword, dude. Surely the Master Sword's in this game. Why are they holding out the Master Sword on me? I thought I was supposed to be Link the Stink. I can't be Stinky Linky with no Master Sword. Rollin'. That was annoying. Rollin'. Rolling. But the question is, am I going to have enough money to purchase such an item? I need to get the deed. I need to get a deed to get that heart piece. I need to go get the deed, I guess, and then bring it to that guy. That would be my guess. I'm gonna light all the torches in this room. I am. I need to get the D. That's right. I got the D, baby. Don't even worry about that. I got the D. Because I typically spend a decent amount of time in the sunlight every day. So don't worry about me. Let's not waste all of our magicals. No. Oh, Link, what are you doing, bud? Yeah. It's hard to do it in time without the bunny hood. Oh, they go out. That stinks. Didn't realize they went out. Yeah, I'm not messing with that then. That's too hard. I don't want to do things that are too hard. There's a shop. I think. Hello, sir.
Welcome. Our spring sale is now underway. 10 bombs, 10 arrows, or a red potion. Sorry, but if you came to visit, there's no one here. They've all gone to the races.
But I don't know how to get to the races. Is there something I can't do right now anyway? Okay. I don't know how to get to the Goron races. Torches are for before you beat the boss when it's snowy. What do they do? I don't really care. I mean, stuff like that I don't really care about being spoiled on. Like, don't spoil like who the potato people are and any of that stuff, but mechanics and things like that you can tell me about. Ah, so you can feed a Goron. Gotcha, okay.
Oh, welcome to spring in Goron Village.
You're just in time. We're holding the Goron races in celebration of spring, so go see them. The waterfall drives the Goron away. Gotcha. Spring has finally come to Goron Village. Now we can dig up the rock sirloin that had been beneath the ice. But that has nothing to do with you, sorry. I'm not talking to you? Do you know much about the moon? It's just that lately I think the moon has been getting bigger. I couldn't help but notice it. What do you think? It is. Spring has finally come. Please go see the Goron races. Spring has finally come. Spring has finally come. Well, there's no special bomb in here. It is another bottle. I mean, I'm kind of just exploring around, I guess. You guys said I need to explore, so I'll explore. Gotta love that music, though. The music do be good.
Oh!
Bonk. Okay.
I'm the Goron who sells the powder keg, the most famous product of the Gorons. Want a powder keg? Powder kegs explode with powerful blasts that are very dangerous. Until I have tested you to see if you can use them properly, I can't let you use any on your own. Sure, if you can destroy the boulder that blocks the entrance to the Goron racetrack near here, using the powder keg I'm about to give you, then I'll approve you to carry them. When the powder keg begins ticking faster, it means that it's about to explode. Try to blow up the boulder blocking the Goron racetrack entrance without the powder keg exploding on the way. There's a sign near the racetrack, so keep an eye out. When you finish, come see me.
We got to go. Grab. So grab the. What if you grab the thing? What? All right. Wow, this is difficult. I'll never make it in time. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever make it in time. Getting powder keg permission is important. I don't know. You're a bus that transports pasta. So you don't even serve the pasta. Insane, pasta bus. Insane. I do personally love pasta though, so. Alright, well, we'll try that again. Yeah, so I guess another bottle will be good. Another bottle will be good. And you're saying it probably doesn't make a lot of sense to do it on this first day, or which it's the second day, so I could get that sword, I think. Let's try it again. Got a lot more time on our hands now. You eat pasta at least once a week. Honestly, we do too. We also eat pasta once a week. Probably not the best call. A lot of carbohydrates. A lot of carbohydrates in the pasta, but hey. Chubby boy gonna chub. As they say. Dip, we dipping? We dipping? Why? But why though? But why? Why would I drop you though? Why would I drop you? Please explain. Get up. Pick up the thing, if you don't mind. douchebagging you. Let's go! We got it, baby. Gillish Smith gives you a temp sword upgrade, takes 1 day, and then gives you a permanent one, takes another day plus gold dust. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, well, I'll at least get the bottle, right?
I've been waiting for you. See, everyone's restless because you can't wait to enter. You're going to enter, aren't you?
Yep.
You have to. I want to show everyone how Darmy races. If your magic power runs low, charge it up with the green jars.
The bottle won't disappear when you reset time. Amazing. Y'all ready to race, baby? Let's go! Somehow did I cheat? I didn't mean to cheat. Felt like I cheated. Oh, no, they getting me. Dang, this race is pretty serious. Are you serious right now? How'd that happen? I'm running low on magic power. I need my magic beans. Dude, let me have some magic beans. Must go faster, must go faster. No! No, no, no! Come on, Jill! That was great! I knew you were the fastest. I was sure you'd get first place. This is from Daddy. It's a prize. Give me that gold dust. I want to be just like you. Quick! Alright. The music goes hard. I didn't hear much music during the race. I didn't hear much tunes. Alright, so we've at least got the bottle, which is great. So you're telling me when I reset time it becomes cold here again even though I beat the boss. That I did not know. Alright. I don't have that. You have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use your reforged sword 100 times. Would you like your sword? No thanks. I have gold dust. I don't have 100 rupees, that's true. I just wanted to show him my gold dust. You get a shortcut straight to the boss when you go back to the temple. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. Okay, so now that we have our Goron powers, you gotta deposit at least 200 rupees to get a bigger wallet. Okay, well then why don't we get started on that process. What the? Ugh. Yes, I did. I did learn that about the bank, is that if you deposit them, they stay there even when you travel in time. It's some sort of inter-time collated bank, which is really great news. We're really grateful for that. I get it. I don't really get it, but I get it, you know. I'm a go Ron man, I'm a go Ron. I'm a go Ron man, I'm a go Ron. I'm a go Ron boy, I'm a go Ron child, I'm a go Ron man when I go Ron, yeah. I don't know what to do next. I'm assuming I need to go east or west. You can win the lottery too. Oh god dang it. I'm gonna deposit again. Okay. Those are deposited. There is a lottery in Clocktown. Nice. I think while I'm running around, I'm going to go grab the moonstone thing, and I'm wondering if maybe I could slip the deed. I guess maybe you guys can tell me if I'm right about this. Can I get the moon? Can I go get the moonstone and get? Is there a way to permanently, like, put that deed in the mail so I can have it anytime I want it? Friendly reminder, it's almost time. Oh, it is almost time. Okay, well then we need to stop. We need to shut her down for the day then. I didn't realize. I didn't realize. You have to get the deed again. Gross. Gross. All right, well, we'll just call it a day here then, and we'll work on it. We'll work on it next time, next streamo. For Majora's Mask, the current thing we're doing is in our morning stream slot. We're playing Majora's Mask. So whatever 3 hours ago was for you, in your time zone, whatever 3 hours ago was, that's when we typically start our Majora's Mask playthrough on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So whatever 3 hours ago is for you on Wednesday, that's where we'll be. We'll be Majora-ing. We'll be doing the Majora. The Majora Minora, baby. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I'm very grateful for that. Very, very, very grateful. Appreciate meeting new people, having new friends, things of that nature. Pasta Bus, thanks for hanging out. Pakame, thanks for following. And Pasta Bus again, thanks for following. Mr. Soul Creek, thank you for the 5 gifted subberooskies, my boy. Big thanks to Tara for resubbing for 13 months. Unfortunately, my belly is kind of killing me again, so I don't think we'll raid this morning, if that's okay with you. I suggest Sir Chunks, Diacotic, Archer's Cool, Nikobodo we raided one time. Boo Belly, I know. Boo Belly indeed. Yeah, go check out Chunks. We raid Chunks a lot. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again. Like I said, we are a variety channel, so I stream all kinds of stuff, but tend to focus on adventure type games. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I plan to stream this afternoon, but I do not know what. I do not know what. K Fox, so good to see you as well. I hope to see you guys in the afternoon. If not, that's okay, but obviously it is fine. Please remember, love you all very much. Bye-bye.